It's time for another new Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Lauren Scott.
School is out and kids are enjoying summer activities, but no matter how careful a parent is, kids can sometimes get hurt. I'm Lauren Scott, your host for Kansas City Spotlight, and today I am joined by attorney David Bell with what you or caretaker should do if contacted by social services. Hi David, how you doing today?
Good, thanks for having me.
Of course. So David, my big question is, what exactly are social services?
Sure. In this context, social services would include agencies in Kansas, such as DCF, and the agency in Missouri that was referred to as the Children's Division. They're there to investigate potential injuries to children or actual injuries to children that may need a little bit more explanation than what's otherwise presented.
So why might social services be called?
Sure. Generally, there's a few categories. One is a child is injured and the explanation for that injury doesn't seem to match the injury. And in those cases, caretakers, a doctor, a nurse, clergy, teachers, they are mandatory reporters, and a lot of times they will make that report out of abundance of caution. Another way that this could arise, as social services could be asked to come in, would be where a child makes an allegation of inappropriate touching by an adult, or actually by another child.
Okay, so what should someone do, a parent or a caretaker, if social services contacts them?
This is such a difficult area. And the reason is the parent obviously cares for the child. The parent wants the child to get better. The parent wants to cooperate with the state agency because they know the state agency is trying to make things better as well. At the same time, there's a tension. And the tension is the parent doesn't want the investigation to turn towards the parent to where the parent now is looking up as a potential suspect, which could actually lead to potential criminal sanctions. It can grow way out of proportion. And so with that tension comes a need to have somebody else involved, usually an attorney, to help advise the parent and the family through that process.
Okay, yeah, I know. I remember having issues just when I was a kid, going outside, getting scratched up in ways it happened so easily.
Absolutely. And again, I think most of the times those injuries are innocent, like you're talking about. But if we have somebody from the state agency come in, they're looking at it from a slightly different viewpoint. They're there to protect the child. So at the same time, how do we make sure that they get to do their job while we're protecting the family and the child so that they can move on with their lives as well? It's bringing us in to help satisfy both of those what appear to be competing concerns at first, but could actually very much come together so that the child's better and that the parent is protected as well.
Of course. So if people want to learn some more, come to you for some advice, where can they go, David?
Absolutely. Send us an email or give us a call.
All right. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
This Kansas City Spotlight is sponsored by David Bell at Wersch Hobbs Marakian. For more information, visit WHMLawDB.com.